Alright. I think the easiest way to do this without using harmonics, if we can get this fucking lighting right, is that, assuming it's tuned to E, this guy, standard tuning, and it's up to you as you go along, you want each string to match the next string, if that makes sense. So, to tune your E string to the next A string, E, A, D, G, B, E, I think, we're going to assume whatever. I haven't tuned this motherfucker in a while, so let's just assume it's to E. So, 5th fret, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This string should sound the same as the next string. Open, like right? Open. I'm only touching this guy. They should sound the same. They don't really though. I don't know if you can hear that in the video. They're a little off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the, oh fucking god, see what I mean? I got a really shit set up here. Really, fucking shit out. Alright. See, I got nothing to work with here, man. Nothing to work with. So, I'll put on my amplifier on my foot, and we might be able to hear some beat frequencies, as some of you might have been asking. And I fucked everything up because I unplugged my guitar. Or something got fucked up. What the hell, man? What the fuck? Oh boy, I fucked something up. That's great. I don't know what happened. Okay, well that's not gonna work. Oh! My power supply. Hey! I kicked it out of the fucking socket. That would do it. There we go. Okay. See? It's out of tune. It sounds like shit. Sounds like shit, right? So we're gonna turn that down a whole lot. Turn it down a whole lot. So with distortion, it's about easier to do. My switches are kind of old and messy, so we're gonna turn that down a little bit. Turn down the wash, master, blah, blah, blah. Okay. See? Sounds like shit. It's not tuned. Even the power chord doesn't sound that good. You hear that pulsing? That's the beat frequency. It means they're not in tune. They're not the same frequency. They're very, 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 very slightly out of frequency. Which means the two frequencies within a certain time frame, within seconds or milliseconds, enforce and then destroy each other while there's a beat. So you tune them to sound the same. Either tighten it or loosen it. Tightening. Loosening. And it goes away. You want that to not be there if you can. They're gonna have the same frequency. So that I did the harmonic that way. You can do it this way too. Close enough, right? You know, you just go up the guitar neck. Now again, that one's way too high. You can hear it whistle. Too high? I'll turn it up a bit. Yeah, something's gonna be a lot of static here. I think my humbucker's off. There we go. So it was too high before. I'll do a demonstration. It's really easier to do when you do it with gain. And then what I'll do is I'll back the third string down, E, A, D, the D string. You can hear that whine and whistle, that treble. Slower. And that pulsation gets slower and slower and slower until it matches. There we go. They sound the same now. And again, you do it the same. You can do the same thing with. I was doing the harmonics, but you just do it with this. The fifth fret on the second string. Hit that, and then don't hit this third string. It should be the same note. Just like the previous, on the fifth, the first string, the thickest one, and the second string. Again, you basically go like this. It should be the same note, basically. That's the one if you don't want to worry about not pinch harmonics, but pinch harmonics is with the pick, but pinch harmonics is like. Pinch harmonics is at the thumb, right? Like that. Pinch harmonics is a totally different thing. Harmonics is like your fucking finger holding it right like this. You pluck the string, right? You have every harmonic that your finger will give the fucking string, but your finger will hover over it to filter it out based on the fret. Like that. That's how the other tuning is doing it. So it's like a little. It's actually kind of a harder one. The higher it gets. Anyways, back to the tuning. Fucking sidetrack here. So I'm going with the tuning, going up the scale. Again, way off. I don't even know I'm in E or not. So you keep going up. You keep doing the thing, right? Fifth fret, next string. Forward. Same note. Next one. Next one. Up. That's way too fucking high. Because I probably bumped into it when I was drunk or some shit. So you go to that next fret. That's obviously too high. Back her down. Ah, fuck. See, I'm not used to doing this. I think I went too low. Yeah, see, too low. It's easier to see the harmonics if you actually do the harmonic. Or it's easier to see the beat frequency and matching if you do the harmonics. Which is why I do it. But if you're just starting off, tighten her up. Tighten her up. You can see that sort of pulse going away. See, now they're the same note. Both of the same note as much as you possibly can with that. And if you want to do the harmonic thing, right here and here, you can hear that little bit of a beat. And when you're doing the harmonic thing, you get really close. Because the sustain on the harmonic is not nearly as there because you dampen out a lot of the kinetic frequency. There we go. You get a nice little power chord of that. You know it's great. Something was off there, I think. This is the one where I don't think you can actually use our frequency. Again, I don't have a good fucking frame here, man. I'm not a good cameraist. This is one you can't use. I don't. There's probably another way. I just don't know how to do it. The way the notes work. Obviously, that was too high. Knock it down a little bit. Back it down a little bit. You want that again? This is the 4th fret, not 5th, for the E A D. See, I don't remember. E A D A G B. E A D G B. E A D G B E. Yeah, that's the one. E A D G B E. That's the standard tuning. And there's like the way the notes work. There's like one note that like skips a sharp, which is why you do this shit. I'm not a musicer. I'm just a fucking metalhead. So when you're tuning the 5th string to the 4th string, vice versa, you can't do the pinch. There's probably a way, I don't know. So you got to do the fret Y. So if I can show you here. If I can not block the other fucking string. See, they sound the same. 4th string, 4th string, 4th string, 4th fret, 5th string open. Okay, that didn't work. I'm an idiot. I'm not used to doing this. You want those to sound the same too. It's really hard to show. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. They sound the same, right? Close enough. Again, the gain on my Boss distortion pedal and the fact that I'm using humbuckers that pick up all the best harmonics makes it a million times fucking easier. Then your last two strings, you do the same rule again, right? That is terrible. That's horrible. I don't know what I'm actually tuned to right now. I'm just tuning the guitar to itself, like I said. You do the same thing. 5th fret. 5th fret on the 5th string, open on the 6th. That's too high. Tone her down a bit. Then you hear that fucking warble. So now it's doing pretty good. Watch what happens when I turn it up. See that? That little beat there? That whoop up 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 up. You don't want that. You want them to be the same frequency. There we go. Same frequency. Or do the pinch way, or the not. Keep saying pinch. Again, that's a little more accurate. That's the thing. There we go. Now it should be tuned to itself. I don't know if actually it's an E. See now with my fancy sock wrist. Okay, I fucked that up. I'm fucking around at this point. I'm so rusty, it's bad. But I'll try to put something a little better. See, that was the tuning on with amps, but I need a better mic for like not amped. So again, this is okay. I'll turn this amp down a little bit. So there, aside from that, the 4th, the 5th string, which is that kind of little oddball. This is at 5th, should match the root of the nth. That's the next one. If you're doing it harmonically, it's a little more difficult, especially with acoustic. I mean, especially with like electric, because it's got no self-amplification. Yeah, a bit on that there, but this one's the exception. Anyways, I hope that covers something. Hope that helps, whatever.